All right, so if you came to this video, then you are probably interested in finding out more information and how to apply and the step-by-step process for the DTV Visa for Thailand. It's also known as the Digital Nomad or Remote Workers Visa. It's a 5-year visa. It's pretty much new. I think they came out with it middle of last year, so I just got approved. It took about a month. I had to go to Cambodia to apply, so that's the first thing. And in this video, I'm basically going to cover how long the DTV visa process took me, doing it by myself, not through an agency, and what documents are needed, the process I took, the cost, the timeline, and maybe a few approval tips that might help you out. And also, living in Thailand as a remote worker, that's what I want to do. I've been here for 4 months, so basically I pretty much decided to go with this visa. It seems to be the best one for sure. There's other visa options, but this one is the cheapest, and it's a long-term visa, so 5 years, and you only have to leave once every 180 days. You get a 180-day stamp every time you reset that, and then you can just leave the country, come back, and get another 180 days and continue that on for the 5-year duration. So again, I just got approved, so I'm going to go through the steps that I took. First off, I went to Cambodia to apply. Oh, first of all, let's talk about the last border run I did two, one in Bali. I came back and that was fine. You get 2 months tourist visa in Thailand currently, and then they might change that. So just be aware that, but by the time you're watching this video, it might be changed. But I came back from the second border run or border hop from Vietnam, and they actually questioned me in the airport, the Suva Mari airport, coming back from Vietnam, and they pretty much made me buy a plane ticket, and they were cracking down on tourists coming in and overstaying their visa or doing border hops, or they are technically probably living in Thailand. So that's not going to fly for very long. You will have to get a visa, I believe, if you want to stay more than maybe 4, 5, 6 months in Thailand is pretty much what I think you can get away with. Depending upon your passport, your nationality, it all could change based on that, and however that immigration officer feels at the airport. So I've heard some different stories. So I did get approved for the 5-year visa, so a lot of weight is off my shoulders because I do plan on staying in Thailand for at least a year, 2 years, maybe even longer. So it's the best visa for me to have for sure. So first off, I had to go to Cambodia to apply, or you don't have to go to Cambodia. I went to Cambodia because it's a neighboring country. Haven't been there before. Easy to go to, pretty inexpensive things to do, and I could get some work done and make some video content as well. I was there. So I went to Cambodia, Phnom Penh to start, and did it through the embassy there. So pretty much you go online. I'll show you this website. We'll pull it up. The Thai website, very simple. And you're just gonna, make an account and sign in each time. You can view it in your portal. You're going to go through the steps applying for the DTV visa and that stuff. So the requirements for the DTV visa, the Digital Nomad, there's 2 ways you can do. I believe you can do what's called soft power, and that means you can do a Muay Thai class, a language class, some type of Thai education, cooking class, or something like that. Or you can just go fully based on what you're doing for work, that you're working for a non-Thai company, you're doing remote work, you have enough funds to support yourself in Thailand in case of emergencies and also living expenses. So they make you prove. The first requirement is 500,000 Thai baht in your bank account. So liquid cash, 500,000 Thai baht, which is about 15,000 US dollars. And the thing that was confusing, they say that 1 month, they say just that's the requirement, but I submitted 1 month and they came back and asked for 6 months, which I did not have 6 months of that amount of money in my account because I had it in crypto. So I had to cash out some different areas, different accounts and stuff to get the liquid cash in my bank account. So they asked for it, and I just resubmitted the same bank. I wrote a letter saying, hey, I only have 15,000 for this month. I have the requirements, and that worked. But they asked for 6 months, just to let you know. They'll come back after you submit the application and probably ask for 6 months. But I don't think that's going to get you not approved if you don't have it, because obviously I didn't have it and they still approved me. So 500,000 Thai baht is what you need. And they also asked for my portfolio, or what I do for work. So I actually used ChatGPT to help me out with a cover letter stating what I do, how much money I make, and links to all my websites that I make money and the different streams of income that I have. So if you want that prompt that I used, it'll probably help you out to craft the letter for your remote work, because they're going to want a written statement along with your portfolio. So if you want that prompt, then just comment below or send me a message on Instagram. It's Kyle Harper Fitness, and I'll respond back with the entire prompt. But we'll continue on here. So I did that and paid the fee. The fee is $400 from that embassy, whether it's across the board, I don't know. I've heard different countries might be 500 or 300 or something, but for the Cambodia, the one that I did online was $400, the application fee. And yeah, so I basically submitted that. You cannot go into the embassy anymore. I think when they first started, you could actually apply online, but now you cannot go into the Thai embassy. So it's all done online, whatever country you go to. And luckily I went to the embassy to get their line contact so I could ask questions and get updates, which was a little bit of help, not too much, because they didn't want to respond back too much. But I was getting nervous because they said at first 10 business days, but it actually ended up being a full month that they took to process my application. So I was getting kind of worried and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the requirement is 500,000 Thai baht. They want to know your portfolio for your work, what you do for work. You can also have if you have an employer, then you can have your employer write you a letter stating that you work for a non-Thai company. This is your income. This is how long you've been doing it, and all that information. So that's for that type of thing. It depends upon your situation. Or you can do the Muay Thai class or the educational classes and get them to sponsor you, and then you pay that school or that type of fee for that as well. And that's another way to get the DTV visa. You still have to apply, or still have to have the funds, the 15,000 USD in your bank account. But in that case, you don't really have to have, I guess, proven a work. So that's the route that is the soft power route. But I did the digital nomad workers. I work for myself, so I was able to prove all that and get that taken care of. So yeah, when you log on, that's pretty much the website, and you'll submit your application, and then they will send you an email if they want any other information. So if you do get that, this is kind of what it looks like. I'll throw it up on the screen here. You come in your portal, and it'll say either processing document check or submit a document check, and you'll go check it from the email, log into your portal, and it'll pop up right there. So it'll say something like request document, and you'll have to upload that stuff to the portal and then submit again, and then it goes back into processing, and you keep doing that for as much information as they ask. Here's a little trick. So I didn't know this, but they only allow you to do one document, like one PDF or picture, and I didn't know how to combine them online. So I looked it up, and I had to find how to make PDFs into one document, whether it's multiple pictures of the bank statements into one PDF thing, and it was called PDF Filler, and it was the only free one that I think I saw. The other ones they wanted to charge, or they weren't going through when you do a trial or something. But I think if you combine them all on the PDF Filler website, and if you have any question about that, again, you can comment down below and I'll send you the link. But if you just Google PDF Combine, you're going to probably need that when you apply for this visa. So yeah, after about 3 weeks, I was still not approved. It was still said pending approval. And yeah, so I basically was about to expire on my Cambodian visa, and luckily on the very last day, Friday, I got the approval, so I was able to leave the next day and come back on that. Otherwise, I was going to have to come back to Thailand on another tourist visa, and then the next time I would come back on the DTV visa. But yeah, as you can see, that's pretty much the process of what I had, and the reasons this visa is very, very good, I think, for right now, because they're going to start cracking down on it. And yeah, I plan on staying here for at least a year, maybe 2-3 years, see how it goes. But Thailand is very good so far. I've cut my expenses. I'm living way better than I was in the U.S. and getting more stuff done. So yeah, they're gonna want your like general stuff like the passport photo, cover letter. We already covered that. The bank statements, and that's pretty much it. So again, this is a really good visa to have. If you have any questions, then just drop them in the comment section and I'll respond back, or you can feel free to DM me on Instagram, Kyle Harper Fitness. I'll leave that also in the description of the video. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll follow up next time.